Yeah.
Greetings everyone, my name is Xolisa and welcome to another episode of Dizzy World. And let me take this opportunity to thank all Dizzy World supporters, subscribers. Thank you, much appreciated. Today is another day with a new story, a new episode where we take a look at General Sibiya fighting back his suspension. Also, we take a look at President Cachalia-Ramaphosa's henchman, Professor Firoz Cachalia, trying but failed to prevent General Mkhwanazi from getting back his 121 political killings task team case dockets. Story number 1. It looks like things will never be the same since General Mkhwanazi's 6th of July 2025 revelations. Now we see General Sibiya fighting for his reinstatement in court following his placement on a special leave by his boss, General Fani Masemola. And part of General Sibiya's argument that being placed on a leave of absence is a disguised suspension. And now, what is the difference between the two? That is, being placed on a special leave and suspension. And law specialists and labor law specialists or experts are saying this is just semantics. Otherwise, this is one and the same. Yes, being placed on a special leave is a better word used for suspension to save face, as long as you are getting paid. And the fact that General Sibiya went straight to the High Court instead of CCMA, that is the Commission for Conciliation, Mediation and Arbitration, or Public Bargaining Council that oversees the SAPS, the South African Police Force matters, which means he's arguing the unlawfulness of his actions rather than the unfairness of the process. And this could be a ploy to embarrass General Masemola and everyone else, including Mkhwanazi. Judgment has been reserved in the case between General Sibiya and General Masemola. And talking to the media outside the court, General Sibiya told the journalists that the 10th of September has been scheduled for him to appear before the parliamentary ad hoc committee. Something that the committee didn't know. And what is going on here? Can we trust this process? Can we trust this parliament? And good people, please, let's not forget to like, share, click the notification bell, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. And let's continue. And story number 2. And story number 2 takes us to President Cachalia-Ramaphosa and what many believe is his hired gun, that is Professor Firoz Cachalia, the acting Minister of Police, who are trying very hard to discredit Mkhwanazi. And their problem this time is that they challenged him. The return of 122 case dockets to KwaZulu-Natal Political Killings Task Team. But unfortunately, after backlash from the public, they had to retreat and regroup, because they cannot be seen as blocking police from doing their work of arresting criminals. Initially, it was Professor Firoz Cachalia who challenged General Masemola's decision to return 121 case dockets back to KwaZulu-Natal Political Killings Task Team that were gathering dust in General Sibiya's office. Subsequent to that, we learned in the media and through presidential spokesperson Vincent Mkhwanazi that President Ramaphosa was also not happy with those dockets going back to General Mkhwanazi, citing the integrity of the process of the Madlanga Commission, which has been suspended indefinitely. And now we just heard that they will start on the 17th of September 2025. Note that we have confidence in the Madlanga Commission itself that was appointed by President Cyril Ramaphosa. People that have been appointed by President Ramaphosa. Remember Prince Mashele, a political analyst, a person that I don't really trust, especially his politics, because he seems like being good friends. He seems like being good friends with people like Rob Herzog, with people I don't trust, who are pushing a far right-wing agenda, going overseas, lying about 142 race laws, something that is a beautiful piece of rubbish. People who are anti-transformation, basically. Remember when he once said on Sizwe Mpofu Welsh Experience SMWX podcast that the ANC is a criminal enterprise? And who would say no, it is not? When Palapala, CR17 statements from questionable funders or individuals like Brown Mokhotsi, Ket Matlala, Bosasa, and overseas faceless donors and overseas dollars from faceless donors were sealed by questionable corrupt judges as per Mkhwanazi bombshell. And Justice Madlanga himself has been part of the Constitutional Court that has made many questionable rulings in the past. Now we saw Julius Malema attacking Mkhwanazi in their ad hoc committee, in their parliamentary ad hoc committee, as if General Mkhwanazi doesn't want to appear in that committee when he was actually not available on a particular date. What is wrong with our politicians? Why all of a sudden everybody now is attacking Mkhwanazi? I think we need to protect Mkhwanazi against these devious and untrustworthy politicians, senior government officials, judges, prosecutors, business people, etc. Not because Mkhwanazi is a saint, but because he touched the untouchables, and now they will do anything and everything in their power to deal with him or to discredit him. And good people, this is how we come to the end of today's episode. Please like, share, click the notification bell, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. And see you in the next video. Cheers. Adios.